Hello everybody. So we've got another unboxing. This is not a Kickstarter. I don't know how I missed the Kickstarter for this one, which is insane because this is probably one of my favorite things to geek out over, and I'm a huge fan of. But this is from Modiphius. And it is the Dune role-playing game. I did not get in on the Kickstarter for this, so I don't know how much they made or what the stretch goals or anything for that were. Instead, I found out about it after the Kickstarter, not even from the Kickstarter page, but as a pre-order on their website whenever I got their 2D20 game of Dishonored, which I really enjoyed and I think is a great buy if you're into that video game. But I saw that they were making a Dune game, and the Kickstarter had closed, but they were open for pre-orders. Now let's be really quiet about how much this cost, because I spent $130 on pre-order, which means that I paid retail for all of this. One of my favorite things about Kickstarter is you can get so much for so cheap. But this one, it's all retail. Let's pop all of those things. I don't know why I can't just leave them lying around. All right, so first off, 2 sets of dice. It only I added on one. One is the Spice Melange dice and the Arrakis dice. These blue ones are the Spice dice. Let's open them up real quick. I'm going to pull these out and use it. And it's a 2D20 system, so it's just a lot of D20s, the way that you play. It's actually a really good cinematic system. At least it came across that way for the Dishonored game. I love those nice clear. The silver shows up really well for those. It looks like, what is that? Yeah, the 1 is whatever symbol that is. It's probably supposed to be a sorry, kind of out of frame there. I think that's supposed to be a sandworm, but that clear blue, kind of for the blue within blue eyes described. But I'm a huge Dune fan. I love Dune. Looking forward to the movie that's coming out. It was pushed back again to October. But you can guarantee that I will be going and seeing that when it happens. All right, so there's the Spice Melange dice. I don't need to close it up. Next are the Arrakis dice. They're supposed to look like the desert sands, I suppose. Again, look. Okay, you can see it much better in the color of these. Like that. I like the font they used for the dice as well. But yeah, that looks like a sandworm right there on these. That the little color shows up much better there. We're looking forward to these. These are going to go into my dice sets. Now, because this was all retail, I did not get the special edition books, which look phenomenal. But I try to stay away from special edition books because I use mine all the time, and I usually pass them around to my players and loan them out to people who are going to play so that they can show up and have a chance to read it or take it home if they need it. Ooh, we're going to need something. Everything is shrunk wrap here. So yeah, look at that. You can already tell. Look at that. This artwork gives you a complete feel of what it's going to be like. That gothic, futuristic, very austere feeling to that. I like the swords in the planet. You know, everybody's staking a claim. The Bene Gesserit, It's probably supposed to be Paul Atreides. I don't know who that is, but I don't know. I don't even know if that's supposed to be Paul. But this could be set like years after or before, or who knows. I'm really interested to see when the setting is. If it takes place during the Jihad. Something I never really understood from the novels was how long the Jihad lasted for him to take over and subjugate all the planets. Since all the main characters were on the melange, which extends life, it could have been decades. It could have been 100 years. We don't know. We don't know. Look at that. I love that typeface. Nice, big. I like the borders. I mean, your book is how you set the tone of the game. And this definitely does so. Look at that. Oh. The Fremen. The Senate. Everything is so, like, advanced but ancient and run down. The Bene Gesserit. Sandworms. Yeah, everybody's got a dagger behind their back. Ready to backstab and intrigue enemies. Look at that worm. Love that full 2-page splash across the bottom. With those tiny, tiny people. Fremen, Mentat, Bene Gesserit's sister. I don't know, look at that, that's beautiful. Look at that. Character advancement. I love that background. All the gilding. And inside. Traits. I mean, look at that. Let's jump a little bit further here. Let's say lots of settings. I know very little about this. Literally, I got this because I'm a huge Dune fan and I love role-playing games. And I'd already looked at the 2D20 rules, so I knew that the rule set was good, but I have no idea what is actually in here. What does an adventure look like? What are you supposed to be doing? With some other games, you right off the bat, you know what you're getting into whenever you play them. D&D, fantasy, Star Wars, you bring those up, everybody immediately has a vision of what they're supposed to be playing. What is this game going to be like? But you say Dune, and what are we going to be doing? I don't know. Is this going to be a lot of court intrigue, a lot of role-playing? Are we doing a lot of Arrakis native? Are we going to be doing criminal? What are we, is this all going to be on Arrakis? Are we going to be flying between, are we going to learn a lot about the different planets? This, by the looks of this and the artwork, it's all going to be set, at least for this, maybe if they do some expansions, it'll be, but this looks like it's all going to be on Arrakis, the Sardaukar, elite soldiers. Smugglers, servants, spies and infiltrators, the Tleilaxu, water cellar. So I'm really, really fascinated. I mean, look at that. This looks like Ix or Harkonnen, Gidi Prime, the Harkonnens' home planet. Technology, industrial house. Like, is everybody part of a minor house? Playing on the fringes of what was going on in the books and the movies and the miniseries. By the way, Dune miniseries. Check out the sci-fi miniseries. Probably at least to date, the most book accurate interpretations, and really good. Look at these character sheets. Look at that. Look at that. Everything's gilt, and it's got the little, crests, and I mean, again, I'm a sucker for a good design statement that helps drive home, what you're doing. Just by looking at your character sheet, you've got more. Oh, that is nice. Easily referenced charts. If you're playing a role-playing game, two things that most role-playing games don't do that they should, and I don't know why they still don't to this day. A decent index and consolidating your charts. Like, I mean, sure, have them in the section where they are applicable, but, you know, give me a quick reference chart in the back that I can just go, okay, I know charts start on this page, and I can just go through and find it real quick if all I need is the chart reference. So this has got an index. Good. Good. But that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Okay, quick review. If your book is over 300 pages, your index needs to be more than 2. All right? You have not indexed enough. Okay, and here they are. Look at these books. Look at these book covers. House Atreides. These were the special editions. House Harkonnen. I think that's the Emperor, but I'm not sure. But no, that would be the Guild, the purple, right? Or would that be House Harkonnen? I don't know, but the Harkonnen's symbol was a griffin, so I don't know. Anyway, oh no, here we go. House Carino, House Harkonnen, and House Atreides. So that's got to be Carino. No, Carino's got to be this one because they were purple, royal purple, and the red for the Harkonnens. And the green and gold for House Atreides. But look at those covers. I passed that up. Admittedly, it would have been more expensive, but man, I would not let anybody touch my books if they looked that good. All right. Anyway, moving on. That's the basic book. That's a lot for just the book. Beautiful. So in the pre-order set that I got, there's the GMs Toolkit that comes with it. Which is, of course, the Game Master screen, which we'll look at here in a minute. And the Game Master's Toolkit. Nice book. I would have liked to... they spent a lot on art, obviously. This is some high-grade art, but, you know, come on. Let's get something different from the basic book. Worm Sign, Urban Survival, Political Intrigue, Mysticism, Canley, Other Worlds... Ooh, Adventure Generator. What do we got here? Structure. Character of location, location on location. Re-rolling duplicate nonsensical location results. Character type, name of character. Familial role. Oh, adventure title. Okay. Object or animal. Concept. Revenge, religion, calamities. Celebratory, conspiracy, conflict, business. Institution or group. Here's the actual adventure generator. Hold on, what was that? Adventure generator. So that was all just for the title of the adventure. Really? Okay, I guess, I don't know, maybe sometimes. You know, I guess you can give your players an idea of what they're in for by titling your adventure. Roll to open with. First steps, establishing the adventure. A chart about your non-player character. Non-player character allegiances. The enemy. Path, turns, and plot revelations. The plot. The purpose. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's obviously Arrakis. Looking out across it. The shield wall over there. Up here. What's blocking your path? Method and means. Paths diverge. This is nice. I mean, these are basically writing prompts that you roll up, just with some more, a little bit more detail to give you a little bit of direction. That's nice. That's nice. Little flow charts, give you an idea of how it works. Spice operation. Here you go. I like that. Little locations. Children of the Jihad. A couple more NPCs. That's nice. House Amaranth. I guess a minor house that they've got to do. The Star Princess. Waiku passenger ship. Like that. That looks helpful. I mean, there was some good stuff in there just by flipping through it. That whole adventure path roll thing. that's, I mean, that could be really helpful, especially if you're doing a one-shot, just real quick. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at the back first. Of course, it's a map of Arrakis. Look at that. The northern pole, down to the south, the deep desert, way over here. Very nice. Again, this is what the players see. Keep them in the mood. I like that. I like that. The Great Flats, Habanya Urge. I mean, all the locations from the books that, you know, for you to go through. Let's take a look at the other side, the actual side that the GM uses. That's nice. It's nice. Personally, in a GM screen, I would have liked some more contrast. You know? That can get a little muddy at a glance to look at, but it looks like everything you need here. Creating non-player characters, quick cheat sheet, attack sequence, conflicts, yes. Advancement points, how to spend them and what to do. Adding to a threat. Challenge derives. Again, I haven't actually. I know nothing about this gameplay, so I'm assuming that these will be useful. But some of them look to be standard in all GM screens. So I like that. I like that. But again, the sandy color. I would have liked a little bit more contrast for the either the background and these being a little bit brighter, or these being darker, so against the light background. Story hook generator. Again, your players have gone off script. What are you going to do now? You can look down here and just roll a couple of dice. But nice. Overall, I like it. I like it. I mean, if my only criticism of it, looking at it like this, is, you know, some more contrast in the chart to background ratio. This looks good. I like this. Nice and heavy. Nice and heavy. This is like hardback book cover. You know, this doesn't feel like just heavy cardstock or chipboard. Or not even chipboard, whatever the thinner stuff is that people use for these things. And lastly, the player's journal. That is thick. That is huge for a player's journal. Usually whenever a game says player's journal, what they mean is a portfolio for your character sheet. It's usually your character sheet with an extra 3 or 4 pages for background and for you to write like more specifics about what's going on in the game. You know, I don't know why. Oh, that's a little slip cover looking thing. Look at that. I thought that was like a ribbon that went around it that I'd have to slide off. But no. Again, these people did really well. Modiphius did really well on keeping that theme going with the artwork and the look of this for Dune. Oh my god. It is... Okay, there you go. There you go. There's actual character sheet in here. I was like, is this just a journal? Like a literal journal? But no, it's for like multiple characters for multiple campaigns. See, there's your character sheet. And then pages of, like 4 pages of just lines for you to do in another character sheet. And then lines. And lines. And, you know, a little thing for your maps. Lines. And another character sheet. Background. Character sheet. So that was your character sheet. So what is this? Oh, your house record sheet. And then stuff about your house, apparently. And then character sheet. So this is for multiple characters. Okay, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. It covers your stuff for whenever you build your house that you're affiliated with. And I like the... it's got a bookmark ribbon. So, you know, say you've used your first character and you need to, and you're on to your next one, you can just move your bookmark over so that you don't have to flip through to find the current character that you're playing. All right, this is cool, but man, this is decadent right here. You know, this is serious. I hope you're playing more than a one-shot. 160 pages, 32-page section consisting character sheets, house sheet, themed and blank pages, square pages with indicate patterns. Yeah, look at that. That's cool, but decadent as all get out. But nice. I like that. It's really good. Anyway, so there you have it. This one isn't a Kickstarter, but if I'd known about it, it would have been Dune. If you haven't read it, I recommend it. It's not for everybody, but it's a classic for a reason. It stood the test of time and just gotten bigger for a reason. Looks great. Modiphius does great work. Check out some of their other games. You can go to the website. This is all for sale. It was still up there. Like I said, I got these in pre-order. But nice. I get the dice too. You know I'm going to be using these just whenever I play. All right, thanks a lot. Hope you guys have a good one.